I help hospitals, employers, municipalities, and even schools. And what we do is we teach them how to translate the 28,000 pages that it is now, how to translate, interpret, and turn it into a competitive advantage. But the fact of the matter is you guys are a little bit young to have hundreds of employees yet. So I thought rather than do that, I would tell you a story about helping young people. So since we're at the university, I thought it'd be appropriate for us to have a pop quiz. Yeah, he's ready. So I want you to see if you can recognize what sport that I coached as a national champion. We had a lot of formulas for success since we were the national champions 3 out of 4 years. And I coached this group of young men, teenagers to be exact, and one of the strategies that we would use might sound like this. When you hear Taco Bell, rap on the mirror, tuck in God, and get in the snake. When you get in the snake, torch Everest, check the temples, and lock down the Doritos. It's like I'm speaking another language, eh? Anybody know what sport we played?
Basketball.
What's that?
Basketball.
Basketball. No, good guess. It was actually something you've probably all done at birthday parties. It's called paintball. There's actually a professional sport of paintball, and we played all over the world in the United States. So the parallel for you guys is really simple. I had this group of young men who were teenagers, and they played against adult men, 10 to 15 years older than them, in every single tournament. And we got so good that we won the national championship 3 out of 4 years. And to say that we were hated is an understatement, because these guys were like, how can these kids be so good, right? And so what they didn't realize that it was all in the preparation. And that's the story for you guys, right? So the message I want you to understand is just showing up, it's not enough. Just showing up is not enough. So our guys started out at the bottom. And within a year, they won a divisional championship. And then they won the next one. And then they had a bump in the road. And they didn't win. And our rule was simple. If you want to move up, you have to win. And so they paid the dues. And so the message for you guys is, you know, the reason they won is because here I had a group of teenagers. They practiced every single weekend during high school. There were other people that they knew that in their first year, these guys worked them. They would just crush my guys. But 1 year later, they couldn't compete. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. The other guys never got any better. How's that work? Right? Dr. Nito Cobain has a story here he likes to tell. There's a difference between training and education, right? So we'd play against lots of guys who'd roll out every weekend, and they'd show up and they'd do the training, but they never got any better in 4 years. And our guys started at the bottom and became national champions. And the difference was they had passion, they had commitment, and they were willing to delay gratification for a bigger purpose. That's a really big message with the youth today, with young adults like you guys. Delay the gratification for a bigger purpose.